Hey, what's going on, everyone? Okay, so this is my YouTube video that's absolutely just random questions that I'm answering for all of you. Okay, so this is everything from what my mom's name is down to what kind of gas I put in my car type deal. Okay, so I have a list of questions over here, and I'm going to be answering them because I've answered hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of letters, actually read hundreds of letters, and I'm going to get to a majority of the questions that seem to have been repetitive from different fans. Okay, so here I go. I am a Libra. Okay, I was born in October, so I'm a true Libra. October 5th is my birthday. Do I like guys that have buff bodies? No, I really don't. I don't like men who are super ripped. It's not my thing. It doesn't turn me on. If you have a washboard, like super washboard ripped stomach and stuff, like it just doesn't do it for me. I kind of like a guy that's fit, but doesn't look like he works at it, like obsesses about it, if that makes any sense to you. Somebody who looks like they live in a gym just makes you feel uncomfortable, for me anyway. Anyway, okay, so what else? How do you know if a girl likes you? This is coming from a guy. Hmm. I'll tell you. If a girl likes you, A, you're gonna know it. She's gonna tell you. She's gonna text you. She's gonna respond when you ask her something. Um, she's gonna get really shy around you and kind of silly, normally. And the best way to tell if a girl likes you, from a guy's point of view, is dude, you're a dude. Just ask her. Like, so, do you like me or not? I mean, it's a fair question. It really is. So, you're not asking something off the wall. Just ask her. I promise you'll get a straight up answer. And if she kind of beats around the bush, like, yeah, I mean, she likes you. um, how do I get back with my ex? Everybody keeps asking me how they get back with their ex. Like, give it a lot of time. Let them be your ex for a while. Okay? I did a kind of like this my own little Taylorific study, and I messaged all of these people back. And I said, well, how long have they been your ex? I think the longest was like 3 months. The only reason you want your ex back is because you haven't found anybody else. Okay? This is where kind of like a rebound situation comes into play, where you need somebody just to take your mind off that person. Or this is when you just realize that it's an ex for a reason. If you guys were going to get right back together, you would have done it. If you're always doing the off and on thing, it's really, really unhealthy. Give yourself a break, give yourself a chance. Just separate and find love for yourself first. When you're always bouncing back and forth into and out of a relationship, you haven't found love within yourself. Once you can be single for a long time, okay, I've been single for 5 years, like a long time. It's been a long time. It's been going on 5 years, okay? So let's say a good 4 years. Once you can be single for a substantial amount of time without being with somebody exclusively, you're ready for a relationship. Me, on the other hand, to answer another question, am I ready for a relationship? Am I ready for it? Yes, I am ready for a relationship. The only reason why I'm single, to answer another question, is because I haven't found the right guy to call my man. You know, I haven't found the right boy to give the title as my boyfriend. And Until I find him, I'm gonna stay single because I love myself. I love who I am, and I don't need a guy. I don't need a man. The way I think about it is, I don't need anybody. It's, you know, it is what it is. I don't need anybody. It's their game. So if they can convince me that they're worthy enough to be a part of my life and be my boyfriend, then I'll have a boyfriend. So I'll let you guys know as soon as that happens. Um, what else? How do I tell somebody that I like that I have an STD? Well, it's very simple. I feel bad. This is such a touchy subject. You honestly just have to say it, okay? You just have to be like, look, before it gets to, before it gets to an intimate situation, just say, look, I want to talk to you. I feel like our relationship is progressing enough to where I can discuss this with you. And it sucks. It's, not a card that I've wanted to be dealt, but it has been. I'm dealing with it, and this is what I have. And be honest. You might get a crazy reaction at first. I don't know. I've never been in this kind of situation, but I have a really close friend that has been. So I'm speaking through experience from experience of a friend. So that's what you should say, and just be super honest about it. And if they like you enough, it'll be something that they can get over. Okay? Who? What am I looking for in a match? This seems to be something that everybody's asking me. I'm looking for somebody that can take the good with the bad, the happy with the sad, and somebody that's going to be able to make me laugh. Somebody that I'm going to be able to just be myself around and have fun and be goofy and like my dorky self, because that's what I really am. I'm essentially like a silly person. And I want somebody that is going to compliment that about me. And I truly want somebody who wants to be with me, who wants to be around me because I make them feel special, who wants to be a part of my life because I accent and accentuate and compliment who they are as a person. I want somebody who compliments me as a person. And that's what I'm looking for. Tall, dark, and handsome. Anyway, so now that we've covered that, I think we've pretty much covered everything that I was going to cover on the list. Oh, my fans. I get a lot of mail saying, you haven't responded to me, you haven't responded to me. No, I'm not ignoring you, I promise. Twitter me. Twittering me is seriously the best way to get my attention. I am like obsessed with Twitter. So, Twitter me and ask me a question. I'll get back to you on Twitter. If I don't, I'll do a YouTube about it, just like I just did. Okay? And my Twitter is at Taylor Royce. There was one more thing, the hook, line, and sinker. I almost don't even for this other. It's so funny, but it's cute. Do I like different? And when this person meant different, it's actually a handicapped person in like a wheelchair that asked me, do I like different? Like, would I date different? Honestly, to tell you the truth, yeah, I would. I think that the most beautiful people in the world are different. They're somebody that no one else. How do I put it? They're different. There's a word, like they're different, and there's somebody that is really compassionate. And when you're different or you're born with a disability or something of that sort, you tend to have compassion because you're living through something that most people aren't going through. So would I date different? Yeah, I absolutely would. I would. And shit, shoot, I feel like, I'm different in a way. I shock the hell out of people on a daily basis, so I think that that's different. And I mean, looking at me, you wouldn't think that I was clumsy and that I was like nerdy and goofy and silly and stumble over my words